Lisa, I want to ask you about the Fáil Women's Health Conference. It's due to go ahead this Thursday. Is it still going ahead with the current lineup?
It is going ahead, yes. It's going ahead this Thursday in Smock Alley Theatre from 10 a.m. We'll be looking at menopause, menstrual health, fertility like IVF and surrogacy, mental health. And
you know the reason I'm asking you that is because when it was announced, there was a lot of criticism that it was tone deaf, it was out of touch, it didn't have a diverse lineup.
Well, there was some criticism, and I put my hands up to say that there wasn't racial diversity on the panels, and when that was pointed out, I put my hands up and said, you're right, there actually isn't, and I'll address it. And I've added additional speakers, which I said I would do the moment it was pointed out. There was other elements of diversity, and I suppose I focused, I was looking at the issues, and it didn't occur to me, which is my own bias, but I had no problem making additions. But there was also a lot of positive feedback and people saying it's great to have an event dedicated solely to women's health with the focus of trying to improve healthcare for women, and I think that's the takeaway. And the event sold out in a day.
All right.
We're extending the capacity and doubling the attendance because there's been such a demand to attend. So it will be streamed live online.
There's no such thing as bad publicity.
Well, Eileen, it will be streamed live online for anybody that can't make it.
Eileen, you were one of the main critics around this, on the lack of diversity in the schedule for this Women's Health Conference.
And to be fair to Lisa, you took it, Lisa, honestly, and you came out publicly and you said, actually, I didn't think about it, and that tells me a lot of credit to Lisa. But, as well, like, we're not in the rooms to have the conversations, and that's when if you're not there, you're not seen. So out of sight, out of mind, if you know what I mean. So again, it just stresses the fact for me to having women from ethnic minority groups in women's movements, and it's not just with this conference, it's with many women's movements in Ireland that we need diverse voices.
OK, my thanks to the panel tonight, to Eileen, to Fhloinn and to Lisa and the rest of my guests. That's it from us. Our programme is available as a podcast on all major platforms. Our next news is on Ireland AM tomorrow morning. But from all the late team here, good night, take care.